2 after the epically long first round that would never die. Oh wow, that's amazing. And again, we're seeing some very suspicious antics here with heavies somehow topping the board. 3 heavies in the game, all in the highest spots. I'm starting to believe, when Valve decided to nerf heavy that spin-up damage reduction thing, maybe they're at a point. Heavy is OP.
Well, like you said, this is pretty much perfect for the heavy and the pyro, just because of how many corners and stuff there are. Especially, like I said, towards the end of second point there are so many corridors that heavies pretty much defeat anything one-on-one in.
Straight away, it looks like it's going blue. Oh, Unambitious Who takes out the other Hoovies. Again, it's just that the heavies seemingly are leading the charges every time, but this is kind of what heavies are supposed to do. I mean, TF2, he does state, you do need at least one heavy in your team. Fat guy spraying bullets everywhere, it kind of indicates where the team is. Oh, Christ. Just the amount of carnage from midpoint right now. And Red take that back. Now, here's the thing, though. Red have finally got back to the middle point. Can they push beyond here?
Yeah, they lost a lot of guys doing it, though. And, yeah, there we go. Blue coming back in. Not as quick a cap, but there we go. There comes the rest of Red to try and stop that one from happening. But this is looking very similar to what happened last time round. Red managed to kind of defend the point, but it still slowly got capped.
Checking out Rabid Collie. He's doing nice. He's doing the right thing. He's just generally moving around stuff like that in the game. I mean, a counter bonk there would do wonders, actually. This is what teams should be doing if they're going to advance onto a point. Maybe advance past it a bit more with some bonk and kind of get in around the enemy. That way, distracting them. And if your team does take the next point and you've got a clear shot on the next one, you've got a little bit of extra time on that point to get the match over and done with.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
Ooh, Scar. Oh, one man tries to cap game. Gets halfway successful, to be fair. That wasn't bad, actually. Oh my god, is it the trifecta heavy? The crits Ubid heavy of Doom! Nothing can break his strong titanium armor.
Yeah, we do. I do like the fact that, slowly but surely we are seeing more and more crazy heavy shenanigans.
So I just love that thing of yeah, it's a corner. Oh shit, heavy. Oh shit, 2 heavies. Ubid. Run. Oh shit, I'm dead. Like 6 medics. Well, only 3, but I think they're doing the work of 6 right now. They're all pretty good. Oh, hang on, what's this? Red almost capping set. Oh, whoa. Okay, blue are breaking away here. Or red are breaking away here. But they capped it back. Oh, that was a pity, though. I thought they'd get some with that.
Yeah, unfortunately with that, if anything, all they did was just give blue more time to attack midpoint.
Oh, there it goes again. Okay, speed. Now here's the thing. Nose on second. What's happening on last? And Bad takes out I think the only Vanguard turns the point. Oh wait, shit. Oh, Shay! What happened, man? I thought you were going to run right onto that. You scouts need to be braver. Okay, second attempt. Oh, unlucky there. Scoot loops the sentry just in place and he was on 2 lower health. I think he could have got round that a tiny bit. You could be out there for like half a second, getting cover a bit.
Yeah, that placement is kind of the sort of thing where you have to time it purely based on where the sentry is in its turn cycle. Because that is just about exploitable, but that's a very, very close. I wouldn't expect anybody to be able to do that first try unless they knew exactly what was going on with that sentry.
But again, though, I mean, the thing I'm noticing Blue Team, again, their lopsided attacks keep coming on. Their sentries on one side of the field, and this is where I'm seeing Red might have the advantage. If they get around the sides, they might do much better here. And Shay coming in from that extreme left. There he is again. Oh, somebody else. Oh no, there goes again. This time another sentry. Okay, this time Scar. He's really trying. Oh, hang on. Oh, jeez, this is getting bad. And this is begging for a spy cap right now. Another red heavy. Going for that sentry. He's getting front, that's the ticket. I'm loving that stabbing there. It's like, I'm going to stab the run with heavy. I don't care how many time it takes, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, that was a pretty much perfect example of being overrun there. Even with an Uber, you kind of, you kill one guy and there's another guy stood there just to block your path, and you're just basically just piling up bodies and going nowhere.
But right now, though, Red is seriously holding their advantage for the time being. I mean, Blue's not managing to get back out again. I think Red are keeping so much pressure that Blue really can't get an attack down. Oh! Long-range rocket launcher. Speak of the devil, and you come again. But yeah, I mean, one thing I do respect with Blue, though, their engineers are very on the ball, though. They know where to build and what to do with their sentries. To be fair, I think yeah, you see, Wily Coyote guys actually kept Unicorn and Scoot Loops, and to be fair, they are the team captain and vice captain of Wily Coyote, and I think they are doing stuff together, and insofar their teamwork is proving very well.
Yeah, Scoot Loops has been pretty impressive engineer all the way through the map. I mean, if it really is your first time on the map, like you say it is, you really just have a really good feel of just general placement for sentries, because that one earlier on outside of second point was pretty much like spot on. It's kind of like, it's not even a common spot, but it works really, really well. And the actually both of the ones you had by second point, they worked brilliantly last game.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I mean, the way they've got them in a concentric circle, it's actually really nice that they support each other as well. And they know where to put them, and generally good engineer work. Right now though, I mean, Blue are trying to take that middle point, they're just struggling. Then, hang on. Here comes the Reconquista. And are Blue going to push to mid? Wow, actually, those double scouts there on the flank, that was nicely done.
The control point is being gathered.
And are Blue threatening mid now? Ooh, boy, okay, it's prestige here.
Yeah, definitely a good attempt to turn it around there, although unfortunately, it was just a heavy and a medic. I think it was Matty and Conviboon there, just on their own, and it has kind of opened up quite nicely for Blue, but I don't know where the rest of them are. They kind of petered out a little bit.
Well, the battlefield's a little bit in confusion right now, because Red team doesn't know where it's supposed to be, and Blue team doesn't know where it's supposed to be. I think if Blue had a little bit more luck on their side in that middle area, they could have actually moved up a lot quicker, but Red now have got it. Looking at Lardox, that is a really pushed up, Oh, nice work there by Shay. Just using the backward-forwards motion. Ooh, and guess what? Oh, no! Matty just finishes him off. You think you could beat me? Oh, hang on, what's this? ×2 on the cap. Blue looking up for mid. Oh, jeez. Blue had just held that. That was so close. I think they're trying for like midpoint as well. The one advantage blue team does have is when they're attacking, because they force a flank completely, they can get in and around the red team. And you know that's really helpful if you want to attack a position, but it's not great for defending so much.
Really nice use of that raised area with the pipes by Matty and Svenska there. That was pretty decent work. I've never really seen, or haven't really seen heavies using it that frequently, just to basically negate the entire point of that single choke area by jumping down and already being out of the choke by the time you land.
I'm seeing some new antics from Watt mate there. I think he's a master of the Claymore. I've seen a couple of dodgy kills from him. I think dodges in fun kills. Like, that shouldn't have happened kind of kills. One thing I am seeing a lot of are phasing spies. They're trying to get those heavies and they're just not entirely nailing it. So he walks there, almost fighting on the entire blue team by himself there. It's like, yeah, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in tons of trouble. Oh, wait, I'm Ubered. Oh, I'm still in trouble. Crap. Oh.
That's some really nice work by Pinky and Steve the Hippo there, just nicely freeing up the rest of the team to try and push ahead, and also doing exactly what they should be doing and getting people up to the front.
Yeah, that's the whole point of engineering. Oh. Yeah, I'm seeing those little engineering spot there. It's well, to be fair, they're doing a double teleport placement. Not my thing actually. I'd rather like having two separate ones. That way, if one gets seen, both of them don't go down. But it makes for a very strong area, though. I mean, those guys are actually coming out all the time. I think that's giving the red team really good presence right now. They've got tons of guys on the field. They're not stopping. Well, increase the heavy count to 4, and Svenska's gone back to heavy. Ooh, unambitious Hoovy there. Ambitiously pushing. I do think, I'm not sure if it's me, but I think this map is very suited to heavies. It's very good small to medium range, and that's where they excel. And right now they're being all the NHS healthcare cover they can get. And that was a nice couple of steps from Aussie Overlord there. Gets medic and a heavy down. Nicely done.
Yeah, actually looking at the map in general, I think the furthest range area is pretty much on midpoint from the cliff edge over towards the other one, or to the opposite side choke point, or choke stretch rather. And there's no other areas that are really that far, just because of sort of all these sort of barriered off areas or small little bits of scenery and stuff. It's pretty much anywhere you are, a heavy can get you and still be doing decent damage. It's pretty much heaven for them compared to other maps like like Gorge, which has open areas that stretch on for miles.
Agreed. I hate being heavy on Gorge. It's just, oh, I've got to try and catch them. Oh, they ran away. Oh, yeah, great. Again, it should be good for a Pyro, but I think the heavies, because it's good for heavies as well, it just trumps them completely. I mean, the problem with soldiers and demos here, they can do their outdoor acrobatics a bit. On the point, we've seen so many soldiers on top of the point. It's amazing. But indoors, they're just a little bit kind of nerfed in that regard. That's where the heavies really, do come to the fore.
Oh, that's excellent work by Bad there. I mean, pretty much the exact opposite of your namesake. Taking out both engineers in the space of maybe 10 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect.
Ooh, I think we're third person in the broadcast. Hello there. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you're having fun. We certainly are. I'm like it. Okay, Scoops, that's a nice little sentry. Until suddenly the rampaging Uber Heavy turns up. No, get wrecked. Go home, son. I'm heavy.
The control point is being captured.
Oh boy, that ended quick though. But that sentry could have been a problem, but it got immediately fixed. That is the one problem with that area though. If you got a sentry up there, it lovingly covers the whole area on high. But unfortunately, the back end route is so easy to exploit. It's almost impossible to keep it there. Hey, Viking Doctor. 2:56. Are we going to see a stalemate?
Captured.
It could happen.
Alert. The control point is being captured. Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. The control alert.
Four, trying unambitious movie there, having to deal with all the stuff. I'm more concerned. Just
The control point is being contested.
that. Yeah, I got a shotgun. I got crits. I know what to do with them. Oh, Bordy dog on the stab there. The thing I'm seeing a lot at the moment is spies having a really hard time getting in and around stuff. We're seeing them everywhere, and they're just getting busted. I think they're decloaking way too late. I think you need to be behind some cover and do some acting. That's kind of the problem right now, is that they are trying to... They're decloaking in front of people, and the problem with the people in server, they hear decloaks and just immediately turn around. You've got to act against these guys.
Yeah, although that said, Reckles has definitely had a lot of bad luck through this map. I mean, he has had at least 2 or 3 backstabs where they really should have happened, and, you know, he did it, he set up everything properly, and for whatever reason, whoever he was aiming for turned around at the most inopportune moment. As well as that as well, I mean, pretty much, like, absolute massive props just for actually trying to attack the point as a spy, even with, like, 10 sentries around it. I mean, that takes some guts.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's the thing though, Spy is the unluckiest class.
Point is being captured.
And now a minute in, and here come the pub push. I've seen literally on pub pushes before, right, where, you know, teams have let them take the point to extend the match. You become so invested, you're willing to lose ground to keep it going. Because otherwise you tend to a stalemate, and it's kind of completely unfulfilling and not really that good at all. It's kind of like when you get stood up on a date, it's like, oh, well, crap.
The thing is, when it gets to this point, you kind of do have to have some maths as well. You've got to kind of think about it strategically. If you do let it get to a stalemate, you know, are you going to be the team that wins? That's the difficult thing. You know, it's sometimes better to lose ground and then possibly win it back than automatically lose through points.
So how's this going to turn? I don't know how we set this server up, to be fair. Oh, wait. One man and a scout are trying to win this! Oh, jeez. All the overtime is ebbing away from that point. That could have been hilarious if they took that right at the last second. But, no. I think that's it. And stalemate. Nobody wins. Okay, now it's time for the MVP analysis segment of the show. Have to say that was 2 long-ass games, but yeah, they were really entertaining, to be fair. I mean, we had one eventual victory out of one. I know it comes a bit stalematey, but then again, I kind of prefer a big long game rather than lots of little rollovers.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that kind of proves it. I don't know if we've ever had a stalemate before, not as far as I remember, but it kind of proves the skill of these teams. I think opening it up to 32 people has had it so that, you know, people can focus a little bit more, because you don't have to constantly be worried about the fact that you are holding the team up. You know, you've got plenty of leg room to stretch out and, you know, let other people deal with certain things. You know, you can go off and perhaps have a little bit more fun, but also play the game a little bit harder if you want.
Yeah, actually you can take it on specialities if you want to, like do other things that normally you'd have to fit in for a slot for, but 32-man gives you about a little bit more latitude to do what you want. You know, 3 extra players on each team. Yeah, it's nice. Anyway, we're going to go off and you know, do our thing of pick the MVPs, and then we'll come back in a second.
The control point is being secured.
Okay, we're back out of deliberations, and my nomination for MVP today is Scar. I really appreciated his attacking spirit. He tried to get in around stuff, and he was really pushing himself to get stuff done. It was really nice to see somebody that aggro going in the game. You know, we got the heavies and all that, but you know, I think this is a bit of a heavy map, and we keep bigging up the heavies all the time. So I wanted to deflect a little bit away to somebody else, I think. And I think Scar was really fun to watch.
And my nomination, I think it kind of has to go to Scooter Loops, just because of how many times I mentioned the NG work. And yeah, if like you said, you really haven't played this map before, like I said, you pretty much picked out some pristine sentry spots, and you know, constantly, you know, doing really good work. And I think as well, the first time I've ever seen someone truly understand the range of a sentry and use that to their advantage. There were certain points where I wondered why the hell you were picking up a sentry, but sort of the places you put it in were like right at the edge of a sentry's range, and they worked really nicely. Especially when you picked it up and put it outside of the red second point, just before the doorway. That was pretty much like both sides. It had a decent amount of range so that it couldn't get hurt too much, and it was difficult to aim for, but it could just still hit everybody within its sight. That was pretty much spot on.
Yeah, and I agree with that. The amount of time I saw, you know, using that range thing is very important. Don't let people get close to the sentry, and that was excellently done. But yeah, I want to say the mentions to the heavies as well. They did a great job. But we pick up the heavies a bit, so you know, it was fun to see them. But I think maybe in a bigger map we'll see how they properly, you know, operate. But anyway, guys, we had a lot of fun today. Thank you very much. You know, have good luck and good games.
Peace out.